Before we get into this video, I want to address something important. Yes, this is a re-upload, and there's a good reason for it. This video, along with several others on our channel, became the target of a censorship attempt by none other than the person this video is made about, Marquis Carter. You'll learn more about him shortly. We will be re-uploading every video that was wrongfully taken down. On top of that, we are working on a brand new video covering the censorship attempt itself, real interviews with people who once knew Carter, and most importantly, the new charges Carter is now facing. With all that said, thank you to everyone who has stuck with our channel through this mess. We're getting back to re-uploading consistently, and we hope to have some live streams scheduled soon. Now let's get into the video.
I don't even make good content like Fact Finder. My content is kind of ass.
Welcome to the Fact Finder channel. Today we're going to be covering Carter's origins, aka Carter's reactions, aka CB investigations, aka Carter's reactions, aka Young Carter, aka Marquis Carter, and his recent rampage here on YouTube. Marquis is a 25-year-old male. There were a few references to past employment, but there was nothing ever in depth. It would get brought up on his stream, and he would claim to work 2 jobs while his girlfriend started her pregnancy. It is assumed shortly after obtaining those jobs, he also lost them, leaving his 4-month pregnant girlfriend to be a sole provider based on a fast food income, all while he started making videos on YouTube. Marquis and his girlfriend reside in New Jersey along with their newborn child. We found this odd since we found an Instagram that says he's a single parent that's now deleted. During our investigation, we found a few things online about Carter. Here we found 2 accounts created on the same day, both supporting Carter and bashing us in our comments, believed to be run by Carter. Here we have many accounts that commented at the exact same time. They happen to be similar to the ones that were leaving comments on Carter's or Marquis's channel. How we met Marquis could only be summed up to fate. While looking for channels covering Scar in the Woods, prior to us uploading to any content, we'd reach out to the 2 channels that were covering him. See the Truth had a few videos going in depth, and was very responsive, polite, and was truly a joy to talk to.
Well, listen, I ain't gonna lie. See, even the video where Reek was like, "Oh, well, you called me a pedo," this and the third. It was like, no, I put pedo in the thumbnail. I didn't put pedo in the video or on the title.
When we looked at Marquis's channel, we noticed a video containing a lot of the information See the Truth was the one to put out, including the wrong info. He then went live with a title saying something about the twins. In this live, he wasn't talking very much about the twins, so we took it upon ourselves to ask what info he had. And his response was, "Go look for yourself." Really? You have a live stream going with the title of these 2 boys, these twins, and you won't even speak on them or what information you have? Since he told us to go find our own information, that's what we did. He lacked the ability to do a real investigation. Now he found himself and Scar at the center of a very real investigation without even knowing it. We aren't here to make homophobic jokes or make assumptions. We are here to put out the facts, nothing less. That's why everything we state has evidence behind it. See the Truth didn't miss a beat. He was right there with us knowing Carter was doing something wrong. Shortly into our investigations, we noticed Marquis's techniques. He would name the live stream something edgy or clickbait and show no new evidence, no clips, just sit there making jokes and mostly talking about himself. These edgy streams or titles would include lies about Scar's family members being in contact with Marquis, that his family members or Scar's family members would be joining Marquis's live streams or Carter's live streams. And others even included allegations of incest, SA, and other disturbing things I don't want to mention on here. We do have the majority of them saved along with the names, and it's just very disturbing. Carter openly called most men this in a recent Facebook post. Another homophobic comment from Carter or Marquis. It is very clear that Marquis is willing to say whatever or do whatever to whoever and lie just to get a following. There's nothing wrong with doing investigation content when you actually investigate and not spread hate with the platform you're blessed to have. Now, we had planned on focusing on Scar and Reek to finish the investigations before starting another. God had other plans. Marquis and his girlfriend both commented on our videos begging us to join the panel along with their other panel members. They would oddly delete if we didn't reply to these comments. After a few days of them commenting, we decided to strike up a relationship with Marquis in order to obtain more information on both Scar and himself. It's crazy how it started off with you telling us to go find our own info. Now that we have our own info, you're in our comments section. Crazy how the tables have turned. From the very first stream, it was very obvious Marquis did none of his own research. This would later be a terrible practice. See, when you don't vet the information you put out on your platform, it tends to be the wrong information, especially when the people you were putting it out to or getting it fed from can see your lack of effort. By lack of effort, I'm referring to him being consistently 2 hours late to a live stream he had scheduled in advance. This happened on so many occasions in early streams. It just seemed like he couldn't wake up before 12 p.m. Even his co-host would complain due to his lateness or just not showing up for a live stream that he had scheduled. One asinine example of his lack of responsibility Marquis practices on his channel: the case of Tiffany Things, where he accused a woman of not having cancer and trying to benefit based on emails he received and nothing else. He didn't watch her content before speaking on her publicly in a bad light. He did receive a lot of backlash for his actions, to the point he recanted what he said. It was never clear if he ever apologized, though. I want to state this woman obviously has cancer and is receiving treatment. We hope you the very best in your ongoing battle, Tiffany, and we apologize you had to endure harassment from Marquis and his followers. There are absolutely zero excuses for not checking those kinds of accusations before putting them out, unless you care about one thing, that thing being clout or views, which makes sense since that's all he talks about. Marquis attempted to bring our channel along with See the Truth in on this investigation. We both declined, stating our standing on his actions. It didn't take long for Marquis to be self-incriminating. Marquis would call us on Discord and talk for hours. All of the calls are recorded and will be used in our thorough investigation. The next video we have coming out will have a lot of clips being played in response to a live stream conducted by Marquis. These calls wouldn't end until I had to go do something or continue editing. It was truly annoying for a few reasons. One being obvious, the other, anything we said he would then use in his streams as new info. Some of it just being verbal speculation, other info not supposed to be publicly shared. This would often mess with the progress of the investigation. Marquis was not investigating, so he was not affected. He was more concerned about current views than getting the truth out. It's crazy how he spent literal hours trying to explain YouTube to us, then received copyright strikes on his content. He persisted to the point of 3 strikes. At that point, he created a new channel by the name of Carter's Reactions, devoted solely to reacting to content. He spoke on giving us the channel with 3 strikes. When we showed zero interest, he made a very bad choice. In an attempt to keep his original channel, Marquis reached out to Scar in a private call, trying to out us by spewing lies and apologizing for his blatant lies he told consistently on every live he did about Scar and his brother. They were supposed to do a live stream, but I assume Scar got his fill and didn't want to give Marquis any more of his time. Carter's Reactions being his only channel, now he pulled a 180 and switched it to investigations. He put out a video and did a live before getting banned or deleting his account. As soon as that one disappeared, another appeared from the depths. This channel by the name of Carter's CCTV. This would upload shorts to the account bashing our channel and another's, to later remove the ones about our channel. He also uploaded videos of Dodash and Dante London. In no time, this channel was also gone. Like back pain, he popped up the next day with another account by the name of Carter's Mindset. This channel uploaded about Dodash and Dante London again, just to be deleted as well. He created another Carter's Reactions with a Z channel. This channel uploading a video complaining about how YouTube treats smaller creators. With that in mind, we can assume it is YouTube removing him based on the ban he received on the original channel. So now any account he opens and tries to upload on will most likely end in a ban due to ban evasion. We have made attempts to reach out to the parties involved with no luck. See the Truth is also covering this in his own way. Be sure to check out his many videos on the subject. I want to reiterate, we will be uploading our response to your, in our opinion, slanderous live Marquis shortly and in depth with audio recordings along with all the records that we requested. Thank you everyone for watching. Please have an amazing day, and remember the truth will always come out.
So once again, being a real man isn't sitting on your ass, living off other people.